All right, this is for you if your steering wheel looks like this. A lot of play in it. There's even more, I think, when I'm driving it. I got all that play. Per the service manual, this is supposed to be 15 millimeters or 9/16 of an inch, so probably more, something like that. This thing has always had some play in it, but I'm gonna try what's here in the manual for adjustment and see if that works out. I just did a whole front end rebuild basically on this thing, so I know it's not any worn parts because they're basically all new. So what I did was come in here straight to accessing the steering box, and I know that, well, and I have a feeling this is the issue because I took the steering box out, basically re-greased it, everything, cleaned it up, and put it back together, and since then it's gotten a lot worse. So this is where you got to access it. There's a little cap right here. Just knock that loose with a screwdriver or something, and now you have access to your steering box right there, to the adjustment nut right there on the top. Now again, per the manual, it basically says to, with the car, the front end on the ground, to go in here and turn your wheel to 90 degrees left or right. So that's about 90 degrees for me. And then you come back in here, you're gonna loosen the lock nut, and then you just turn this clockwise until you feel contact with the worm gear. And then at that point, tighten this back down. You can check for play, and then if it's good, check it left and right at 90 degrees, and then tighten, and then you're done. This is tightened down to 18 foot-pounds, and that's it. And this is a 16 millimeter, but I think I may have found my problem already, which is that this was never even tightened down. So that could have been it. But go ahead and do the adjustment. So the screwdriver. And I don't know what it really feels like to have contact with the worm gear, but right here it kind of got tighter. Oh yeah, way better. I don't know if that's a ½ inch, but that's a lot better than it ever has been before. So I'm gonna stick with that. I'll go ahead and tighten this nut down. And if you've never messed with a lock nut before, you want to keep the adjuster screw in place, so using the flathead or whatever you're using, while you tighten down the lock nut. So that down pretty close. My mistake on the size, this is actually a 17. Come back in here, let's see, still good. Also pretty good. Maybe a little bit of adjustment later, but I'd say it's a lot better than it was. I'm gonna keep it there. I'll adjust it down the road if I need to. Again, the first step in here says if steering free play is excessive, check to see that the looseness is not caused by worn tie rod ends or a worn idler arm bracket bushing. Check also to see that the steering gearbox and the idler arm are not loose on their mountings, and the gearbox cover bolts are torqued to 14 to 18 foot-pounds. Finally, make certain the drop arm is not loose and that there's no play in the steering column's universal joints. If none of these faults are found, check and if necessary adjust the steering gearbox in the following sequence, and the first one is the play between the roller and the worm. Again, I did that one, started with that one because I know that I adjusted it during the rebuild and probably didn't do it correctly. There's all the directions for it right there, so should feel a little bit better on the road now.